Are the live visuals that we are bringing to all our viewers, where Prime Minister Modi is having a very warm interaction with the Dawoodi Bohra community. And we can see various clerics of the community are accompanied along with their partners, and Prime Minister Modi is interacting with them. In fact, a very warm namaste coming from Prime Minister Modi. Remember, the Dawoodi Bohra community has a very significant role in Egypt, and many of them are also in sizable numbers in Mumbai, in India as well. Taking that into consideration, and Prime Minister's upcoming visit tomorrow to the mosque, which is located in the heart of Cairo, is a deeply symbolic message being sent out to minorities, not just in Egypt, but also in his own country, in India. Abhishek, if I could bring you in on this interaction that we are witnessing right now of Prime Minister Modi with the Dawoodi Bohra community, take us through how significant this community is and how fond they are of the Indian Prime Minister.
So Prime Minister Modi has been very fond of this community. In fact, he has been very close to this community also. And this is not since Prime Minister Modi has become Prime Minister. He has had a very warm relationship with Dawoodi Bohra even before he became Prime Minister. In 2011, when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he had invited the community to celebrate the 100th birthday of the then religious head of the Dawoodi Bohra community, Sayyidana Burhanuddin. And after his death in 2014, the Minister has went to Mumbai to offer condolences to his son and successor, Sayyidana Budal Saifuddin. So the whole generations of Saudi, Bohra community, Prime Minister has been involved with them. We have seen many times in meeting with the community leaders in Indonesia. Also, we saw Prime Minister meeting him. The Dawoodi Bohra community are not very large in numbers. Right. Probably 1 million of them are in number of population, 500,000 of which are clearly based in India, mostly in the cities of trade, which are trade centers. A huge number are also in Egypt, and Dawoodi Bohra community has taken a job of renovating this one of the 1,000-year-old mosque, Al-Hakim Mosque, where Prime Minister is scheduled to go tomorrow. And this mosque has been renovated after almost 6 years of hard work. And, the funding was also done by the Bohra community only. We will see more symbolic pictures of Prime Minister Modi visiting that mosque and greeted well by these Bohra community members when he will be visiting there.
Absolutely. And, we must also discuss Prime Minister's upcoming visit tomorrow to the Al-Hakim Mosque, which you rightly pointed out has been restored by the Bohra community in Egypt. And they've, in fact, played an integral role when it comes to the restoration of that mosque, as has already been pointed out by the Egyptian government's Ministry of Tourism while informing about the community. And when we see Prime Minister being accompanied by the Bohra community, as he will be taken by the community to the mosque tomorrow, what is the message and the significance of this mosque visit to be paid by Prime Minister Modi tomorrow?
So we can interpret it in many ways. Obviously, the religious symbolism is there. That inclusivity in Indian government's vision is very much there. And then also how Indian communities have been a contributor across the globe wherever they are in the capacity of businessmen or traders is something that Prime Minister would like to highlight, because the Al-Hakim Mosque, where the Al-Hakim Mosque, where the Prime Minister is going to visit.
Right. Abhishek, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Let's also listen into that interaction that's taken place.
There is no horizon for revision. Thank you, sir.
All right. right. So that is the interaction that took place. Prime Minister, of course, as Abhishek has also been highlighting the fact that he has a very close bond with the Bohra community, who have also been in Gujarat for many years. For the benefit of our viewers, let me inform you that the Bohra community, which settled down in India as well, has originated from the Fatimids. They renovated the mosque as well, and the Fatimids happen to belong to Egypt, and then that's where the Bohra community came all the way to India and settled down in Gujarat. Perhaps also explains Prime Minister's fondness for this community. And today, this interaction, which is a true highlight of Prime Minister's state visit, is taking place, as we've been also discussing that Prime Minister Modi will be visiting the Al-Hakim Mosque, which was built in the 11th century. And in fact, the Bohra community has had a significant role to play in the restoration work of that mosque. Heartwarming visuals, to say the least, Abhishek, and that too a day after the kind of messaging that was coming from the press meeting that took place yesterday at the White House, and the kind of questions that were being posed. I think these visuals are already a befitting response to the kind of narrative that a certain section of American press was trying to build around Prime Minister.
Of course, Akanksha, and we are going to see more of such visuals, even better tomorrow when Prime Minister will be visiting Al-Hakim Mosque, where this hard work of Bohra community for the last 6 years has been able to build that 1,000-year-old structure into a very beautiful mosque with all modern amenities. And this is part of also creating a more, all those religious sites for the purpose of tourism in Egypt. We know that tourism happens to be one of the backbone of Egyptian economy, and as way of contributor, Bohra community has created this whole renovation process, where they have now built this structure back to in a very beautiful way. The work was co-funded by this Dawoodi Bohra community, and this community has often, Prime Minister has often thanked this community for helping him govern the Gujarat well, and being patriotic, law-abiding, and peace-loving. So wherever this community of traders has been, they have been actively engaged with the society, respecting social norms and contributing for the welfare and the prosperity of that